Welcome to my channel. Today I want to know what is the next thing that is supporting you on your journey and on your path you are on. And we draw from this deck, and here we got our first card and our second and our third. And our first card is this one. Our second is this one. And our third is this one. And as always, trust your intuition, which card is talking to you and which card, what is the card that is most appealing to you, what has the meaning that you need to address right now. What is it, this reading? We will see what this reading is about, and we will see what is in the reading. And this can be, you choose from the cards, and it can be that you choose different piles because there are different areas of your life that want to have information about what is supporting you. And I really want to emphasize it's a reading about what is supporting you and what is heading your way, that is for your greater good and for the greater good of all. And thank you for being here, and I see you in the reading. Welcome, pile 1. You chose this card, and it's the card 12, and it's about authentic power. And as we can see, this horse is moving in confidence, and it's enjoying its own movement, and it's enjoying its being, its authentic self, right? And so we want to know what this is about in your life and what is supporting you on your journey right now. And we have these, and we want to have there we go. And so we'll see what this is about in your life. And there is a new beginning for you, and there is something that is putting you in a place where you will grow. And this is the it's like really a new phase of your life, and it's like a wish fulfillment. We have this hot air balloon and the wishing lamp, and we have the growth that comes with the flower and the bouquet, right? So there is a lot of growth in your life heading your way to support you on your path. And that's really a beautiful beginning for this reading, because it's about this empowerment. It's empowering you on your journey, right? It is what this means. And the 12th house and the 6th house, that's an access where you can be in your spiritual self in this 12th house, where you faced your shadows, and that like spilled over into your 6th house, where you gain sustainability with what you do. Maybe you have something where you changed your work from your own work in your unconscious, where you allow yourself to step into a new path to get this into your daily practice. And this can even mean a daily practice, but it can mean as well that you do something right now that is about spiritual growth. So this, in combination to the first card you chose, is you stepped into a new beginning where you could be the authentic self that you are. And so now, what happens now, and that's really beautiful, because you are like in this process of really growing into your wish fulfillment. So there is a lot of abundance in here, and it's about, and that's what the 12th house is about as well, right? This ego, I have to be seen, I have to be something, that vanishes, because it is about this path where you allow yourself to be the authentic self and grow with it and receive as well. And that's often hidden when we walk our path, right? That we have to be something, that we have to feed our ego with the things that we do. But that this card is about you stepping into the authentic self of you and enjoying yourself while you're doing this and not being seen, right? This horse is like playing with itself. It's not being seen. It's not being in the outer world to, oh, look at me. That's not what it is. This horse is like enjoying its own embodiment in this world. And there comes the growth with this. Not over an egotistical way of being, facing your own shadows, and that's what you did. Facing your own shadows and stepping into your truth self and let the ego go. You know, of course we need ego for our development, but it's about this, the access of the 12th house and the 6th house feels for me like you stepped into a place where you allowed spirituality to take over, where you allowed your higher mind to come in and to tell you what to do next in the area of your life where you can gain sustainability, you know. And maybe you this is about you showing up in the way you contribute, you are of service in the outer world, and how you show up. It is about you stepping into the real you, you know, that is about you helping others to grow, you helping others to see how to overcome the blockages that come with ego attachment. And it's not about slaying the ego. That's not what I mean. I mean that you stepped into your authentic self to allow yourself to have a new beginning from this place of authenticity. And that's where you and this can even mean you stepped into a, oh, we have a volunteer. It fell to the ground. Wow, that's really beautiful, because it's giving, and it's 6 of Pentacles, so it comes with this with a success, with a balance, the 6 of Trees and the 6 of Pentacles, and you can see the beauty in this card, right? The fruits are on the tree, and it's about give and take, and it's about the flow that comes with this, right? And maybe that's what I wanted to say moments before this card fell. And maybe it's a really, and we have a volunteer that showed itself. It's the High Priestess, and it's the Swan. You can see this beautiful card showing how you show up. And I would say something like, you know, you stepped into your spirituality and let go of this old image of yourself. It's like you showed up and you said, oh, this is what I love to do. You know, this is what I love to do. And this is what I want to do. Because it gives to people. It shows me authentically. It shows me in connecting these worlds. You are connecting the world of the unconscious, of spirituality, and the day-to-day work. And the cat is coming in to support you in this. You know, there is no coincidence in readings, and this is the cat supporting you in your journey because it's your wish fulfillment. This is something where you get fulfillment as well. That's not just about supporting others. It is about supporting others, okay? But it's not only about supporting others. It's about you receiving as well, getting into your balance with your resources. So there will be resources coming in to sustain you. It is like the balance will come, and it's on the way. That's what I want to say as well, that this is what it's on the way to help you to sustain yourself. And that's really beautiful because often we see the things that are not working in our life, that when we are in this place of spirituality, that this comes with a lot of service, but it doesn't support you. And that's not what we are seeing here. We're seeing that there is something like a balance heading your way, and it's a big wish fulfillment. You know, this is a big thing that is like supporting you in your growth, and it's because you allowed this new beginning to appear. This is because you allowed yourself to step into this place where you enjoyed yourself, right? And it's like if I take I don't like to take myself as an example, but this is like, you know, reading cards as something that really gives me the pleasure of connecting these worlds, of being connected to the higher realms, and allowing myself to step into this connection, to be the bridge between the higher world and be of service in the day-to-day work, right? And the ego, what we think of ourselves, what we have to represent in the world, this has to go to step into this place. And if you have something that you do that connects the world, it will sustain you. And if this is the question, it is a wish fulfillment, right? It's a wish fulfillment, and money is heading your way. Resources are heading your way. Stay there. Be this high priestess that you are. Be in this authentic moment where you can connect these worlds, the 12th and the 6th house. And we want to know what is heading in your direction, right? What is for pile 1? What is happening next? And we have a volunteer. You can make a decision. Oh, there we have the second one of the decision. And it's about the 7 of Pentacles. It is about you realizing, and this is realizing that this is not, that you will have enough. You have enough, and there is something heading your way that is allowing you to let go of this defensive way of being in your life, and to let go of the idea. And this is like the ego sublimation, right? This is what kept you stuck in your world, and this is the promise that your own creation, your own creativity, and your allowance of of emotions to flow will lead into the decision and into the moment where your ships will come in. It's it's about creation. It's about new beginnings with your resources. It's about allowing yourself to decide, and it's coming from a precise mind, right? It's coming from stepping into this and staying in this place where you allow yourself to gain, to receive, and to work for the work's sake. That's what I want to say as well. You know, when you step into this place, what you did to step into the authenticity, where you connect worlds, where you allow yourself to bring this into day-to-day work, be of service with this. You had to vanish your ego for this, because there is nothing you can rely on, right? There is nothing you can show up with. And to step into this area of where your wishes come true and where you grow your own resources, where you grow your own vision for yourself. This is what you had to let go. You had to let go of the outcome, because this authenticity is not for the outcome. This is a stallion that doesn't show up for showing up. It shows up and it moves because it loves to. It enjoys itself. And this is not coming from an egotistical mind. It's enjoying itself in this connection of being itself. And being in this world and being of service means that there can grow things, but you don't attach to the outcome. There is nothing to come of it. It's about the work. It's about this allowing yourself to work, allowing yourself to bring yourself into this new beginning, and allowing whatever wants to grow. Whatever wants to show up shows up. And if it's a wish fulfillment, it's great. If it's not, it's great, because we're not attached to the outcome. It's not about success or failure. It's about the work. And that's what gives you the wish fulfillment, because it is leading into the pleasure that comes with it. And then it shows up to give you the resources as well. But first, there is the work. And in this, when we see the card you chose, it is not hard work. It's enjoying the work. It's enjoying yourself by connecting these worlds, connecting the spiritual to the day-to-day, and then doing the work, and it brings you the resources that you need, because it leads into abundance. This is like wish fulfillment. This is abundance. You know, that's where it leads to. And you can choose afterwards. You can choose how to move forwards. So this is what the cards want to tell you, you know. Stay in your in this moment of giving yourself authentically, unapologetically you. In this connection that might be something that is not understood by other people. Don't has to be. It's about the work. It's about you vanishing this ego that wants to show up as something, and to show up as yourself in this authentic moment of being you. That's really beautiful, part one, because it is connecting worlds. And I think that's really important, that we stay in this place where we we allow ourselves to be in this place where we connect the worlds. And I think I want to have a moon card for us to finish this reading. That's interesting because I never chose a moon card as a finishing card. So we'll see what that means for you. Beautiful. You know, this North Node, step out of your comfort zone. It's what you did. You know, to connect these worlds is stepping out of your comfort zone. It's already happening. You took the path of your authentic self, and it is out of your comfort zone. And it is inviting you and supporting you in stay there. Stay there, move forwards, your wishes will come true. And that is the beautiful thing that shows up in this reading as well, right? Your wishes will come true. And that's the promise, you know. You got this beautiful vision for your future. You've got this beautiful vision and the wish-fulfilling lamp, and you got the new beginning and the growth as well. So it is already happening. Can you let your ego go that tells you that it's not working? Maybe that's something you need to know right now. That's a lie. You know, this ego is lying to you. You are doing a great job in connecting these worlds. So stay on this path and move towards your North Node. Maybe you look up where your North Node is in your chart, you know, in which sign it is and where you are heading. That's always, the North Node is always something that is uncomfortable because we don't know how to deal with it. And to step out into this place where you try to be authentically you, to step into this area where you grow, is the invitation that is in this reading for you, Pile 1. So, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting this channel by liking and subscribing. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you, and I see you soon. Welcome, Pile 2. You chose this card 17, and this card is called Depression. And we will see what comes up to support you on your next part of your journey. And maybe that was something that was with you, where this depression, maybe that was something that was bothering you, and the sadness and the things that hindered you on your journey. And we have these, and I want to have one of these as well. And that's this one. So we'll see what comes up. And we have a ring, and we have the house, and we have the coffin. And this speaks to me like there is this sadness about a relationship not working out as you wanted it to. And this can be that you experienced a relationship that didn't give you the security, the groundedness that you wanted it to have. And that's Taurus showing us as well, you know. This can be that it didn't give you, and Taurus is about value, that maybe you weren't valued as you wanted to. And the 10th house is about status, so maybe there is something in relationship that led to a divorce, for example. It led to something that was changing your status. And so this relationship, when it is about a relationship reading, then it didn't work out, and this made you really, really sad. And this is the invitation to let it go, in a way, to let it go, and to, because it is this moment where this veil that got ripped open is repaired, and to allow the sadness to be, that's not what I mean, to let it go and then everything is happy confetti. It's not what I mean. It's feeling the sadness about, when we walk into a divorce or something, is so promising. It was so promising that we felt this is it, and then it isn't, because we have to let it go. That's really sad. And we have to mourn the illusion. We have to mourn the disillusionment. And we have to let it go in a way that is helping us to move forwards. And if we stay there for a moment to mourn this loss, in a way, that is absolutely okay. And this can even mean, that doesn't have to mean that it's a divorce or it didn't work out. Maybe it's even if someone died. That's the moment where we have to mourn the loss of this relationship as well. And that's the stepping back into our own value and allowing ourselves to be clear about how we want to move on. With a loss of a relationship, with the loss of people in our life, how we want to move on and how we want to show up in this world. It's the 10th house. It's our own authority about how we show up, how our status is in the world. And this is the moment where we have to take a breath about how we want to move on, And so to mourn this loss, that's not about, it doesn't have to be about relationships. It can be about a working relationship as well. Always in this moment of losing something and something not working out, something not creating the security that we want to have, even if you have to let go of a home, even if you have to let go of a place where you live and let go of this status of having this home. This can mean you have to let go of it. And what does it mean to be self-reliant? What does it mean to be grounded in yourself? What is valuable for you? What it is to be clarified right now, where you want to be, how you want to take authority of your life and step out of this and the veil, the repairing of the veil is with the coffin. This coffin, this stagnation, this not working out, created this rip in the veil, and it's repairing now. It's what it does. It takes this moment of clarity where you want to be in your life. And I think we have our cards here. And we have the King of Wands and the Protector. And we have the Five of Lotuses and the Five of Chalices. And it's interesting because we have this image of someone throwing something in the ocean, and on the other hand, something, a house moving in the ocean and moving in the stream, right? As it's like a ship breaking in this image. And maybe that is what is happening. You try to, or maybe you tried to hold on to something. Maybe you tried to make it happen. And even if it's in a relationship, even if it's in a contract, you tried to make it happen. You tried to protect something. You tried to keep it moving, and now it's clear that it can't. And I would say, even if this feels like you lose something, and it feels like you lose something, but the whole thing here doesn't feel like it. You have to mourn it. That's true. You have to mourn that that didn't work out. Whatever it is in your life, and you know what it is, right? It didn't work out, and it's sad. But it's helping you to ground yourself in yourself, to clarify your own authority in your life, and not to give it to other people, whatever that is, and repair your own veil and your self-worth, because that's what Taurus is about as well. It's creating the new self-worth by clarifying, by bringing clarity to the situation and taking the responsibility for yourself, how you show up and how you want to repair this crack in the veil. It's the invitation, and we have volunteers. It's taking responsibility, and that's really beautiful, because we have the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Devil as something that I feel that this meant that you stepped into your responsibility for your own thoughts. And that's moving forwards with a clear mind. And maybe you cut it off. Maybe you said, that's not working anymore. That's not what I want to do anymore. This is, I will leave this situation. Whatever this situation is, you decided to leave it. The Queen of Swords is she has the ability to hold her emotions in check. She has a clear mind about what she will do and what she won't do. And she has her emotions in check while she is deciding, and she's pretty clear about it. And then the Devil comes in, the temptation, and we will clarify this, what that means. But I guess that this is about the thoughts that come up that tell you that this is not okay, what you are doing. And maybe it's about this idea that you are stuck in a way. And that's what comes with a depression as well, right? To be stuck in a place where there is this not moving forwards. You tried to protect all of this, and it's not moving forwards in the moment. And then you feel, oh, maybe that's not the right thing to do. But it is. Because we have the Fool. We have this moment where you step into the place where you decide to create. And you decide to what you want to do next. And this is not knowing, This can be scary. And this can be the devil telling you, oh no, now it's not working out, and now you are out in the open, and you are you will be hunted by the devil. This can be something like this, you know, being afraid of the future. And this is the Fool inviting you to step into the place where you allow yourself to experience a new beginning, where in the unknown. And it walks into the future without knowing where it's going. And the magician knows that this magician has it all. This magician has the sword, has the wand, has the pentacle, has the cup. It has it all to create the future that it really, really wants. And that's the confirmation that you brought to this situation, the confirmation, that the clarity that you brought to this situation was the right one. And you brought an end to it. And you let go. And 2 10s. We have 2 10s. Wow, that's really, really beautiful. Because it's showing me that you brought clarity to this situation. You let go of the burdens because you had to. And maybe you were forced, right? You were forced to let go of the burdens because you realize it really didn't work, right? It really didn't work. And now you are grounded because you could let go. And this is the end of this journey. And this is like the card showing up, these 2 10s showing up in this area is showing us that you brought it to an end and it never went on. And there is a lot of pain in this card, you know. There is a lot of this moment of allowing this to end is a painful moment, and it has to be mourned. And then we can let go of the burdens that come with it. And that's what this protector came with, to try to make it work, to try to keep this going, and to realize at one point it's not working anymore, and to let it go. And then to step into the new place, and with the Fool underneath it, with the magician, knowing that you can create the future that you really like, and keep your emotions, think of the beautiful things that happened. Repairing the veil comes with this forgiveness. And forgiveness allows the remembering of the things that were beautiful. You know, maybe there is something you can remember of this that really gave you something. And then the decision to step into the creation and step into your passion again, out of this area, and step into your own balance, how you want to experience balance within your resources as well, right? Step into the creativity and into the resources that bring balance, that give you the things that you really need, without holding on to something. And then get into the next phase of your life where you experience the 4 of Wands. And that's really beautiful, because that's like the success in, even in relationship, that is like marriage, right? This is stepping into the next phase of your life where you experience the beauty that comes with this enriching yourself. It was I think you in this relationship, in this contract, in this whole thing that ends now, there was something where you thought you get something. And there was this that where you get value. But you burdened yourself with it. And that's what's ending now, where you can allow yourself to move on, to let it go, and to step into the new beginning of your own resources, with your own resources coming with a magician. You have it all. You have it with you. And all of these resources and the stability and this magical creation, whatever that is in your life, that is creating from past experiences, right? You create the future for other people. You create something of value where you show up and bring clarity to other people, maybe in service to other people. Maybe you tell your stories. Maybe you help other people to walk through this area. Maybe you can, how you managed to move from this place where you had to mourn something into this place where you celebrate something. And it's like the Taurus journey, right? To move through the value that you give yourself and your journey, and bring clarity and the own authority into your life, where you took responsibility for your emotions. That's not, and stepped into forgiveness, and that's not making it okay what other people do. It will never be okay, but let yourself off this hook and step into the responsibility for your own emotions and for how you move forwards. And sometimes it is about, and this feels like it a little bit, she is so grounded in herself that she could cut her losses. She could let go of these. And you can see this in, if you watch at this image, how these cards present each other. We have in the middle, we have this letting go, but she is so clear, she is so grounded. And this magician is so powerful that this is the journey into your fulfillment. By grounding yourself in your own resources, and that may be that you have to see your own resources. You have to see the value in the things that you bring to the table. That's the Taurus, right? That's where Taurus comes in, where you see the authority of your value and the clarity that comes with it, and the value that comes from this experience. And to step into this place where you just be grounded, be solid, and then cut your losses. And that can be a hard thing. But she is so clear about it. And this is so clear, the new beginning. So there is nothing wrong with this. There is nothing wrong. And don't allow the devil. That's where the devil showed up. Don't allow the devil to tell you that it's wrong to cut your losses. It will lead into a new beginning. It will lead into the magic of yourself, into you creating from the past, from your experiences, and creating magic with it to get yourself in a place of solid resources, and then into the happiness and the celebration that comes with it. That's really, really beautiful, pile 2. That is a journey, but it's a journey, of course, and I will honor you for this. And it's natural that the fear of the devil comes up, that this is not the right decision, because you cut yourself, you cut the losses, and you cut yourself off in a way, and have to trust, like the fool does. Trust your journey, trust the universe, trust life, that it will lead to the right places. And it does. That's where it leads. Really, really, really an amazing journey and a courageous one, I want to tell you. And then we have our finishing card, and it's telling you, don't let your past hold you back. And that's where the past, the things that you had to let go, will move you forwards. They will give you the fuel to step into the next phase of your life where you can experience real happiness. Don't let it hold you back. Don't let the past hold you back. And that's this. Don't hold on to these stagnations, to these contracts, relationships, situations, whatever that is in your life. Cut your losses and move on. Let it go. Whatever it is you have to let go, it will lead into a place of abundance and real happiness, where you can value yourself and where you can experience real abundance and real stability. Thank you so much, Pile 2, for being here and for supporting the channel. I really appreciate you doing this. And thank you for being here, and I see you soon. Welcome, Pile 3. You chose this card, and this card is called Desert of Inspiration. And that's often the idea of taking a breath, taking this moment of stillness to allow the inspiration to come up. Sometimes it is not about doing something, sometimes it is about being and being still in this moment. And we'll see where this is. What does this mean in your life? And we'll see. But, oh, we have someone showing up. We have 2 volunteers, and we have one of these as well. So, what does this mean for you? And we have the key of success, and we have the change in your foundation. Can even mean the change in homes. Maybe you want to relocate, maybe you want to change something in your life, and it is coming. So that is about the change that is supporting you in this moment. And it is about resources, and it's about your home, the 4th house. So change in home would be something that is that will show up in your life, and this leads into the success you long for. And there are new opportunities heading your way. So whatever you long for in your life that will change your situation, in your resources, in your balance, in your resources, it is on the way. And the invitation at the moment is not to do anything, because inspiration will come with doing nothing. And this is the key to success and the change that is already on the way. Maybe you want to leave your home, you want to move to a different place, and it is working out for you, because opportunities will come up that will lead into more resources with yourself. The 2nd house is about resources and values and how you digest things and all of these things. But this is the depiction of money is heading your way. And it's through creation, through being you. This is like the state where this beautiful woman is standing next to this beautiful horse, and they are like amazing creatures looking out in the desert, and they are standing in the middle of the desert, but they are standing still. They are just excited about being there, and there is no movement except the wind that is moving her hair and her dress. And this horse has its ears put forwards to be like curious about what is coming. And she is holding herself, right? She is embracing herself in this moment. She's not relying on the horse is not relying on her. So that is about this moment of stillness, sharing a breath, being in the present moment, and trusting that the success is coming. It's changing your way, how you show up, how you are in this world. And it's if you search for a new home, it is heading your way, and it's changing right now, and your resources are changing in a big way. That's like the opportunities are heading your way. We have a lot of fours. We have the stability in the 4. We have the 4T. We have the 4. And that's, and the 8, we have the 8 again. For me, that's about taking your power back, taking your power back to be just you, to be in this world, to change whatever needs to change. And we have one of these, and we have the second one, and it's the key of success in this is the 33, and that's often, for me, the 3 is about being supported by the universe, being supported by your spirit guides in this change that is happening now. And we have the 5, we have the Hierophant, and it's in this card deck, it is the Phoenix as well. And that's really beautiful, because it is like rising from the ashes. Maybe that is something that was in your life in the last area of your life, that you had to let go of something. And what a beautiful combination we have here. We have the Death card, and this beautiful giving a rose, and having this with past lives. Whatever the journey you are on, and it's beautiful in this depiction, because it is connecting us to past lives and connecting us to the journey we are on. And I would say that this is something that is supporting you, that you did this journey of connecting your past experiences, the values that came with this, and creating a stability with your experiences. And it's like you were on a journey, and I feel that this is showing this as well. Looking back, taking this moment, taking a breath, doing nothing, and realizing how valuable the work is that you did. And it's about, in this card deck, we have the Death card twice. And this is the card that is connected to the past lives, that is connected to the journey you were on to heal your past lives, to heal the value that you didn't have. And maybe it's if it's about resources, if it's about money, and not having the resources. It can mean that you grew up in a world where you were connected to poverty. And it can be even a poverty mindset, you know, has not to be the real reality of resources, but the past lives of not having enough, not feeling that there is enough for us, for every single one of us. And maybe that showed up in your past lives, but it showed up in your life of this incarnation as well, where you realize that there is not enough and you had to overcome this poverty mindset. And this is showing you that you really did the work, you know, the Phoenix and the Hierophant as the source of knowledge, you know, overcoming the beliefs, overcoming the things that hold us back, and to step into the reincarnation, to rise from the ashes, and to step into the next phase of your life where you can step into the resources that you really are here to have. Because there is this success card that is showing you there is this key. And the Hierophant in the regular depiction has, and even in this one, if we can look at it, you know, even in this one, there is the key. There is this key, this little tiny key. Can you see it? This is what the Hierophant does. It finds the key. It finds the key to success. It finds the key to die and be reborn again, to be successful, to be burned down to the ashes and to rise again. And that's where the cycle closes, you know. This is where we heal our past lives, where we had to face all of these things of lack, of not having enough, not being enough, right? And to step into the next phase where your opportunities show up, where your stability shows up, where you have more than enough, where you have the stability and the knowledge that you need for you to take a breath and not to be overactive, not to have to show that you have to do anything to create something. It is the abundance that comes with being you and being in your own stability with all of these opportunities. And that was a journey you were on. But how beautiful this outcome is. This is really an amazing thing to have this healing of the past lives and rising above, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, and closing this cycle of lack. That's what I would say. Of overdoing, thinking you have to create something. And there she steps into the abundance of being stable. And she is embodiment of stability, right? She is stepping into the happiness, into the abundance that comes in this connection, and stepping into these places where she can combine the different energies in her life and keep her mind in check, because she knew how to overcome all of these challenges. And to step into the, wow, this is so beautiful. Look at this. There is this rebirth again, right? This rebirth of being in the being supported by your angels, by your spirits, to step into the abundance of your own emotions, and connecting these to other people as well, right? And then we have the Hierophant again, the Hierophant that shows up as the Phoenix, right? And the Knight of Cups giving you something, and entering into a world where you are offered emotions. And that's maybe something that was in your world where you always gave, you know, and you hadn't enough for yourself. And now this is leading into the place where you can take a breath. You don't have to do anything, because success is on your way. And it's showing up in the Four of Wands, in this Queen of Pentacles, in the Knight of Cups, giving you something. And we have the Knight of Pentacles as well. So stepping into this place of your knowledge, and where you can share your knowledge just by being you. Letting your lack and your past lives and the experiences you had in your past life go, because you did the work to step up again and to rise from the ashes. And you stepped into this place where you can take a breath. Just be. The resources will come. The abundance of emotions is coming. And it's the creation, and that's what it shows, you know, that's the creation of abundance in your own self. And that's what they show as well, you know, they are enough. They are beautiful. They are empowered. And they are just standing there sharing their breath, not dependent on each other, allowing the inspiration to come, allowing to stay there for a moment and to trust in life, to trust that you are the Phoenix. You are healing your own past lives right now. And the key to success will lead into the stability that is shown in every single card here. You will be stable. You will have the resources. You did the work. And now take a breath. Just stand there for a moment. Take a breath. And allow the opportunities to come in. I'm pretty sure that they will change your life. The opportunities that will come will change a lot of things in your life. And that's really, really, really beautiful. Because it's like the keys to success, to your own stability in different areas of this card reading, showing us that it is happening. So let's see. Where is this leading? I think that's our card. And that's again our confirmation. You're very close to achieving your goal. So that's the next answer, right? You're very close to achieve your goal. Just allow it to be achieved. It's already on the way, and it's already changing. You are in the middle of the change. Take a breath and let life inspire you, and step into the next opportunities when it arises. Beautiful path 3. Really beautiful. Just great work to heal your own past life, to heal your own beliefs by allowing them to die and to be reborn again, and to allow change to happen without doing anything. by just being you, just being the Hierophant, being the Phoenix, allowing you to burn to the ashes and then to rise again. That's the spark that is needed. That's the inspiration that is needed to change your life. That's really beautiful. Thank you so much, Pathri, for being here, for allowing me to read to you, and for supporting this channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I see you soon.